Everyone, so I wanted to share the story with you about how I almost got arrested while traveling in Italy. Such a hot mess. Okay, so let me start the story with, alright, so me and some some classmates that I was with, we decided we're going to travel through Italy. Okay, so we're in Milan. Now, I don't know how things are now. However, when we were taking the subway system, I don't even know how to describe it, but there was okay, you know how you have this there's the counter. All right, when you're in a subway and you have that metal bar that you push your way through most normal subways have. Well, it was like that, and all you had to do was put this little skinny little ticket in it. However, I think we ended up buying one ticket and putting it in the machine, but it allowed us to go through multiple different stops. Okay, that wasn't legal. So we didn't know that. So we used the one ticket, and then all of a sudden I just was me and the friends were we can just pass through. We're having no problems. I guess this is okay. So we went through multiple gates, whatever you want to call them. And I was oh, okay, that's fine. Well, some Italian noticed this and decided to notify the Polizia. The Polizia grabs all three of us and pulls us aside. Now, we don't speak Italian, which is, alright, I don't expect to know Italian, but you should know a little bit, and we did not, so that's just my lesson. Anyways, because we had to negotiate, not even me, one of the people in our group had to speak in very broken Italian / Spanish, that we, basically were stupid traveling tourists, and we didn't recognize that, you were supposed to buy a ticket for each gate. We didn't know that. The machine literally just allowed us in, so I was all right, I guess this is okay, but anyways, we didn't know that. So anyways, we literally, 3 guards were standing there, and we had to explain, and it was I didn't even know what to do. I really thought that we were going to get arrested. But I guess they got annoyed with us after a while, and they just were get the fuck out of here. So, alright, so after that, they let us go. We ended up buying a ticket for the next gate, and then we moved on. So this lesson is pay attention wherever you're at. Pay attention to the, I don't know, what everyone else is doing, because we clearly did not. And I knew that was too good to be true, but it was one of those things where I was maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't even know. And I guess I didn't care too much to think about it because it was working out, but that was bad. So there's that lesson. Second story that I like to add in addition to that, same group of people. This is my fault. I'm taking credit for this. All right, so this time we're traveling. Before we went to Italy, we actually traveled. We were in France, and we went down through this train. But before we got to that, we started out in Spain. And I said, hey guys, let's go to Italy by way of France. All we have to do is, go to this particular train station. I'm the worst person when it comes to traveling, and I should have known better, because in this particular instance, the train station that took us from Spain when we arrived into Paris was not the same train station that took us from Paris to Milan. In fact, we had to go on the other side of Paris, and I didn't know that. I just was it's a train station. It's the same one. No, bitch, it wasn't. And so when we finally decided, when we actually looked at a map, we're oh, we need to get to the other train station across town. Yeah, that was my fault. So, moral of the story is really, really research where you're going, because I did not, and I thought that I would be with people who would be more organized than I am, and they generally were, but this case they weren't. And it was fine. The trip worked out fine, but otherwise it was just kind of now we have to spend another 2 hours searching for this train station, and we were bumbling the entire time. We ended up going to some seedy part of Paris, and I just remember thinking oh my god, I hope I don't get mollywopped while walking down the street, because I thought that I was going to. Anyways, research the areas that you're going and speak a little bit of the language. So on that note, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening. Bye.